could scrap out armor and weapons. I did go through and scrap all my armor already, but I still have a bunch of guns I can scrap. Come on, computer, there you go. Stop chugging. There we go. Anyways, I went online and did some research, and the short version is there is no way to scrap everything using the vanilla or DLC options, so you have to go and basically download a new workshop mod that specifically will scrap weapons. It doesn't say anything about armor. I'm hopeful it will do armor. I did find one that would do armor, but you have to download a bunch of other stuff and do some configurations, and it's kind of a pain. I thought I really don't want to hassle that tonight. I just want something I can basically download and plug and play and not have to configure everything else. Let's see, that's the wrong button right there. We need to go one more to the right. There we go. Manufacturing. Problem is I don't know where it pops up, so let's see if it comes up in here. Looks like it did come up in here, maybe. Yeah, I'm seeing stuff that I didn't have previously. Here we go, weapon scrapper. Looks like I have everything I need. Cool. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Alright.
Hey.
Valentine.
Over here.
Get out of my way.
Plan.
Oh, for Pete's sake. I might have too many mods running. This all work like it should. I forgot my switch. There we go. Alright, this is not the final setup. This is really just proof of concept. Sweet. I'm quite happy to see that this is working. Very nice indeed. Alright, so that mod is working wonderfully well. I also saw that the easy fix for it glitching is to simply build two of these side by side. So I'll worry about that later. Oops. Once I get this factory built how I really want it to be built. That does not look right. It's very pixelated. Whether that's an issue with the mod or an issue with my computer. Here, Vera Workshop Storage, this one. That should scrap the components and plug them into the workshop automatically. I love it. And make this look a little bit nicer. Oh my gosh, out of the way, droid. Out of the way. You guys are driving me up a wall. So let me think. I'm gonna store this wire. Out of the way, you dumb droids. It's driving me crazy that we get out of the way. There we go. Lots of concrete. Wonderful. Forgot to build a floor. Alright, so let's just store all of this. All that is stored now. I think that's probably about as close as I'm going to get. Yep, I'm happy with that. Yep, quite happy with that actually. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm trying to get. Oh, had it. Nice, got it. Oh, sweet, I built a wall in the process. I'll take that. So we're pretty of corners a little bit here. My corner's actually okay. That one too. And this one needs a little prettying up. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, this is looking much better now, so let's do roofs. Of course, because I didn't get the corners exactly right, it's not going to fit now, which is really annoying. That's okay. I'm just going to make that the stairwell, I reckon. Yeah, that's aggravating. Alright, let's see. Where's my stairs? Guess what I can actually do is move these over. Like so. kind of force a roof. If that'll work. Run in, run right up here. It doesn't really look that good right here, so let's do this. Ah, I fell. Well, that's annoying. Good enough. It works. Good enough for government work. Latch on, please. This is my secret weapon here to make the roof work. So we don't get rain inside the warehouse. Oh, are you for real? Fell off. Seriously, even though I used that wall as the metric. Alright, you know what? We're just going to do this the right way instead of trying to force it. It's going to take more work to force it. So we are just going to do this correctly. The way I know how to do it, so that I'm not just jury-rigging this and looking at it later and going, what did I do? Why did I do that? That was so stupid. What was I thinking? Yep, there's overhang. I'll just live with that. I've seen enough houses in real life with overhang that it doesn't really bother me that much. And voila, it's fixed. The trick to building with concrete is you have to remember to put your little concrete corner right there. Otherwise your walls won't fit right. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. I was gonna say it's having a seizure right there. Alright, problem solved. I like the industrial look, personally speaking. That'll work. Oh, so I face it the right way. Here we go. Are you serious? It's too far away. That's very annoying. That gets them all connected at least. Hey, they're all operating. Alright, cool, cool. Not half bad, if I do say so myself. Defenses are operational. Where's my overhead lights? There we go. bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's see here. Oops, I don't want to stay in power. I'm going to go to manufacturing. There's a weapon scrapper. That's what I want right there. Are you kidding me? It hits the roof. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. It hits the roof. Alright, what if instead of moving the entire roof, I just expand it this way? Excuse me, first of all, let's just get this behemoth down here. There we go. I see why it's not letting us in there. For some reason, I don't want to move any further into that space. Maybe because that's there, I don't know. Now connect. Alright, this is aggravating. Alright, well, now I'm going to worry about it at this point. Very simplistic. That's fine. This is more just proof of concept. Later I'll build a better factory and another settlement just for the fun of it, and it will be a lot more complicated. But for now, I just need to get the basics. Someone said if you build two of these side by side, they will no longer glitch. Usually one will say loading or whatever constantly. If you build two, they say that it works. So I'm going to try it and we will see. Come up here. Let's come back over here now. Fortunately, I don't have to do too many things to get this fixed up correctly. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright. I gotta put a door. I was like, where's my door? Perfect. Yeah, good enough. Alright, let's see. Conduit. I think that's what I want. Let's see. you. Bingo. Nailed it. Alright, that should all work now. Sweet. Wait, is that a P? Yep, that's a P. Not an R. Again. Heavily fortified since it's close to the road, of course. Let's save before I crash and lose all that work. Not bad, not bad, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's go get some guns and let's scrap them out.
So you got a ride of choice.
Do you have a minute? I think we should.
Again?
Hey,
What is
talk
it?
further.
I'd still like to have that talk. Do you have time now?
what's on your mind?
I've been thinking about this for a long time. Just try to bear with me. This isn't easy for me to say, and I want to get it right.
So easy
do
for me
I
to hear,
begin?
Kate.
Did you know I spent 3 years fighting at the combat zone? 3 years of getting beaten to hell by a bunch of losers and lunatics. After the matches were over, I'd spit out the blood, stitch me wounds, and do a couple of shots of psycho to keep me going. I hated it. I hated the crowds, I hated the other fighters, and I hated myself. I never understood why I put myself through all that. Until now. It was because I was alone. And I think deep down, I wanted to die. I wanted one of my opponents to crush the life out of me, the easy way out.
Well, that's the past. You're not alone anymore.
Then maybe you know what I'm trying to say to you. My life's been nothing but one huge failure after another. You've heard all my stories, and you know the prices I've paid. There were a few times, when things got really bad, that I found myself staring down the barrel of my own shotgun. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. I guess I was praying that I could find a single decent scrap of humanity in this world. And then, what you did for me back there at Fault 95, it was like the answer to those prayers. That's the first time in my life I've fully depended on someone else, and they didn't let me down. Damn it.
I wasn't paying
I'm
attention when I was
making a
doing
mess
my
of
mobile
this.
game while she's talking. I screwed up my attack. Oh, well.
Do you need a minute to gather your thoughts? If so, I understand.
No, I want to do this. Let me stop stalling and say what I wanted to say. The longer we've been spending time together, the more I'm beginning to realize what you mean to me. And I'm not just talking about you watching me back or sharing a drink together. I mean more than that. Before we met, I'd never let me guard down around anyone. I didn't dare. But with you, I feel like I can let you in and see me for everything that I am. For better or for worse. Look, I can't go back to the way things were before we met. I won't. But what I need you to do is look me in the eyes and tell me you feel something too.
I consider us the best of friends, Kate. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Don't be
Damn,
clingy, girl.
feels
You're
good
psycho.
to hear you say
Literally.
that. Well, I guess that's all I had to say for now. Thanks for listening to me nonsense. Feels comforting to have someone like you to talk to. And don't worry, from now on, things only get better from here. I'll still keep the bullets off of you and drink your sorry arse under the table. Times 4, eh?
Excuse me. Alright. Yay, Trigger Rush. What does Trigger Rush do? I don't recall. Oh, come on. Jeez Louise, what is it chugging? Don't crash on me now. I should have quick saved first. Come on now, computer. Oh, there we go. Quick save. Alright, now it's working. Oh, very nice indeed. Might as well check my level up. Yeah, I've got no charisma. Use a lot of automatic guns, so let's do on this one. Or really just kind of blow through all my ammo. Alright. Yeah, let's go get the guns we were going to get. I'm curious to see if these will work. Oh, I've got 13 of them. Yep. It's a whole bunch of them. Or if it'll do melee weapons too. It's already out 6, I'll save that for now. Wolf 762, 545. I need to go through and figure out which of these I can get rid of. Not keeping any pipe pistols. That was a low ISO, it said. Where did it go? I'll keep that one for now. Yeah, I need to go through here and figure out which ammo types I've got so I can start cutting things down. I know I saw Beowulf as an assault rifle. Oh, that one looks a lot more tricked out. Yes, that's more basic, so I'll take that one, I guess. That one's a better gun. Another 50 Beowulf. 250 Beowulfs. I just... yeah. Pretty sure I saw one of those earlier. 10 gauge, huh? Alright, I know I had a 10 gauge earlier, so I'll take that one. Another 50 Beowulf. 300 Magnum, nice. I know I'll get one of those. Another Beowulf. Down here. I need to get that on a special board so I don't lose track of it. Definitely don't want to lose track of that one. It's a specialty. Another 50 Beowulf. Wrong hole. Well, it's a pipe, so I'll get rid of it. Pretty sure I have the switchblade. These are already kitted, so I'll save those for my own crew later. Alright, let's go see how well this is going to work. Come back here. I want to keep the G36. Those are just cool. Gotta be careful when I put my guns in there and screw that up. Nope, I want to keep my cocktails. Keep that one. Alright. I didn't get rid of any of my keeper guns, did I? Let me double check that real quick. Oh, come on. Yeah, I've got them all.
Allowing even the simplest of minds to create
Next
complex
person to ask me
drawings.
if Shag is getting a well-placed kid. You get no.
So scrapping out the ACRs, but they aren't producing any scrap. So those are kind of a bust. I don't need to keep collecting those then. Alright, I'm going to go let this puppy run, and I'll come back and check on it later. I feel pretty good about that. So much when there's a bag up on this roof, and I've never really checked that. I guess you run up the tree. I honestly don't think I ever explored the roof to see if there's something up there or not. Come on now, quit glitching. There's a bag up here. Yeah, we're right. I played this game for, gosh, years, a long time. Never found that bag till now. Feeling a little foolish.
Hey.
Yeah, they're all pistols. I'm putting the melees down here, that's right. Here we go. Yep. Perfect. My G36s are down here. This is what happens if you have too many weapon boards. You can't remember where you put all your guns. Here's the G36s. You go away from them. I'll finish furnishing the scrapper later. So everything's kind of furnished. Everything's looking nice. The scrapper is very bare bones at the moment. It is just a production facility. I'll fix it up here in a little while. And but right now I've got to head to bed. It's late, and I have to take a break right here. But next time I'll come in here and I'll put up some desks and other stuff, make it look more like a factory setup for the theme, and we'll go from there. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to tune in next time. For now, this is Curdog out. Either way, so I actually have an easier time loading when I log back in. Alright, now we'll save.